Hey everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in today. Oh, it's weird because I have an off the shoulder top, so you like see it and then you don't, and then you see it and then you don't. So I am on a no/low buy for my makeup collection, and I wanted to do some type of Shop My Stash series on this channel. So once a month I'm going to be rotating some things in my collection. I've also realized that I'm doing a project pan, and it's a 19 item project pan, and I thought it would be rotating. I don't think the rotating part will be happening because I want to still be able to use the other things in my collection, and I'm realizing with 19 items in a project pan, I'm ignoring a lot of things in my collection because I already have a brow product or I already have like a lipstick. So I think moving forward I'm just going to try to use up those 19 items during the course of the year, but as they finish I can just try new things that are in my collection. So my collection is kept in two separate spots. So I have like my everyday makeup drawer, which sits on top of my vanity area, and then everything else I put in a box and put underneath the sink. So I have like no access to it throughout the whole entire month. And so I just wanted to take some pieces out of my everyday makeup drawer, replace it with some different things, give it a little bit of a refresh, and just try some other pieces that are in my collection that literally were hiding. First off, I'm just going to talk about the things that I am going to be putting away. And the first ones are all from Hourglass. I love Hourglass. These are all lip products from them. This is their liquid lip in Raven. It's beautiful. You saw it a few different times on my channel this past month. It's a really lovely formula. I just don't, for me, this time of year is just not necessary to have a bright red lip, so I am just going to put it away for a bit, but it's absolutely lovely. It's tiny. This thing is so small. It's super expensive, but it's lovely. I get so many compliments when I wear it, but I just want to like keep it as long as possible, so I'm just going to put this one away. And the other two are their confession lipsticks. Now I have another one, but it's actually in the bullet that it's supposed to go into. These are just the refills, and I feel like when I have too many lip products, I rotate from one to the other, to the other, to the other, and the one that is still in my everyday makeup drawer is the one that's in the project pan, so I'm going to work on that. So this one here is At Night, and it is a reddish color. It's like a nice berry red color. What I love about these lipsticks is, one, they're super creamy. They do dry down. They last a really long time on the lips. And they're also really precise. So the bullet is really small. This one here is called I Can't Wait, which is the bright pink that you saw in my makeup challenge video. So they're super fun, are expensive, but actually if you get the refills online, the refills are $22. You can just have this. You don't need to have the fancy little applicator, and it works fine. It clicks. It's not gonna break or anything. So I mean, you can definitely just get these little guys online. You can see what shade you like in store or whatever, but I really have been enjoying them. Other things that I'm putting into my drawer, we have just a couple palettes. So I have the Marc Jacobs Eye-Conic palette in Fantascene, which is a beautiful palette that has like all pinks in it. And I just have been using it a ton. I just want to rotate through my collection. The other palette is the BareMinerals Aurora Lights. I can never pronounce that. But I got this at the beginning of November, and I feel like I have not stopped using it since then. I just need to give other palettes love besides the Marc Jacobs one as well, so I'm just going to put both of these away. Love this one. I've been loving cool tones in general. I love that cool tones are coming back, and so it's such a beautiful palette. I don't really focus on this little corner here, this little L shape, but everything else is just lovely. They're super easy to wear, and I have not had any issues with it besides those darker colors. The darker colors just don't blend as well. They're a little bit patchy, they're a little bit powdery, but the other ones, like all their shimmers, so pretty. Moving on to things that I am bringing up into my everyday makeup drawer. The first one is an eyebrow pencil, which I realize is on my vanity, but it's the CoverGirl Micro Brow Pencil, I think is what you call it, just because I finished up the other brow pencil that was in my project pan, and I'm just wanting to use up all the brow pencils, so I moved on to another one, and I love it. It's what I wore today, so you can see what it looks like, but it is on the vanity, and that I did pull out today. Next we have a mascara, just because I know the mascara that I'm currently using from Milk is running out. So this is the one from Hourglass. This is the Caution Mascara. I've yet to try it, and it's just a little sample size, and I've had this the longest, so that's why I'm pulling this one out. We have two lip products that I'm bringing up into my everyday makeup drawer. The first one is this little baby lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. It is the one that I'm wearing. It's in the shade, oh, I won't be able to see that, it's super tiny, but it's a really beautiful like peachy shade, peachy nude. And I don't know about you, but when things are in like this super small size, I just very seldom use them. They're often overlooked because they're just so teeny tiny. So I'm gonna put this like right on top of my makeup area so that way I can still see it and use it and love it, and get its use out of it. Like, even though I only spent 100 points on this, I mean, you get those points because you spent money. So I'm just gonna use this as much as I can this month. It's super pretty. It's very wearable, as you can see. Everything else in my everyday makeup drawer is very like pinky, and so this one is actually more of like a peach. We have this lip gloss, which I'm going to put a little bit on so you can see. This is from Anastasia, and it's in the shade Venus. It's a beautiful light pink, super shimmery. Like, look. Oh, so pretty. I used to think I didn't like this formula from Anastasia, but I realized I didn't like the ones that were super pigmented ones, because they are super pigmented glosses, but this is one that's a little bit more on the sheer side. And it just gives a beautiful finish and a beautiful like shine and shimmer. It's just like a classic gloss, and it's not sticky at all. I feel like the ones that I've had from them before were all in vibrant colors, and they'd be a little bit patchy, or they're just like too bright for me to wear. Like, I don't like wearing lip glosses that are super, super bright, and I know a lot of hers are, and they just are a little bit more temperamental when you wear them. In general, just like high pigmented lip glosses. So I'm excited to have this out. It's so pretty. So I'm bringing a blush up, and this is the Han Blush in Glory. It's a beautiful peachy blush, and I think it'll be really well with this lip color. I'm wearing both today, and I'm looking in the monitor, sorry. I love Han's powder products. I use their bronzer as well, which is also on my face, and they're just lovely. They're glowy, but they're not shimmery, so I have been loving it. I got mine on the Petit Vour website. It was 16 bucks and pretty affordable-ish. You know, it's like medium price range, because you can definitely get blushes that are a lot less expensive, but I mean, Hourglass ones are what, 38, or I think they used to be 38, and now they're in like the $40 range. So it's a really great blush, and it is a skincare based cosmetic brand, so I feel like I'm actually doing something well for my skin. And then the final thing that I have is a palette that I'm bringing out, and this is the Anastasia Norvina palette. I always like hold off using it because I don't want color every single day, but I can easily make a lot of everyday looks with this as well, because it has a lot of little pinks and a lot of little just shimmers. I used this one here today for the first time, and I diffused it a lot in my crease, and so it made like this nice like cool smoky outer edge. And then I just used Dreamer on the lid. So I only have two shadows on my lid, and I really like this look. So I can make super simple looks, but I also can play with some color and some shimmer this month. There was one look that I did, and someone had asked what I had used, and it was Dazzling, which is like this really beautiful color. So you can go on. So it was this one here. Let me swatch it for you. But it's like a really pretty coppery color, which was really beautiful. I just had put it on the lid and like blended it outwards, and I really enjoyed that look. So those are the things I am bringing into my everyday makeup drawer. When I do these videos, I don't want to just get a ton of stuff from my makeup storage area and put them in my everyday makeup drawer, because I still like having a smaller collection when I'm doing my makeup, so I can see everything and nothing gets lost, and I can really get a grasp of how I like those products or don't like those products. And I'm excited to have some of these products up into my everyday makeup drawer. And that's it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and that's it for today. Have a good day, guys. Bye.